Owning a pet fish is a very relaxing hobby. Sure, watching your fish swim around is a lot of fun, but maybe there's a better way to interact. Depending on the species of fish you have, you can pet your fish. For small fish around 2 to 3 inches and under, it may not be the best idea to pet them. On the other hand, most larger fish can be safely petted, and some really enjoy it. As with everything, there are do's and don'ts, which we will discuss further. Petting does have some potential to harm your fish if done improperly. These fish are prey fish in the wild, so any petting will be viewed as an attack from above and will stress them out. Some betta fish owners are able to pet their fish without stressing the fish, but there is another issue to consider: the slime coat. Similar to our skin, which is excellent at keeping out bad bacteria, fungus, and other microorganisms, a fish's slime coat has the same function. Frequent or overly aggressive petting can damage the slime coat, increasing the likelihood of your fish getting sick. Similarly, petting a small fish carries more risk than petting a larger fish. Even if you pet your fish with a single finger, it will cover a much larger area on a small fish than a large fish. While a betta fish may tolerate petting, fish like goldfish and flowerhorns actually enjoy being petted. I had a lovely goldfish who would always swim up to my hand and headbutt me repeatedly until I petted her. What not to do when you're petting a fish? The most important part of petting your fish is to be careful with your fingernails. If you accidentally scratch your fish, even if there is no visible damage, this will immediately damage your fish's slime coat. Almost always end up dealing with a bacterial infection. Even though it may start as an invisible injury, it could lead to the death of your pet. Similarly, be gentle when petting your fish. Use only 1 or 2 fingers and do not press hard. If you feel you have accidentally used too much pressure, don't pet your fish for a few days to a week, and do some extra water changes to keep your pet in extra clean water. This will help the slime coat regenerate faster. In addition, avoid touching or petting your fish's fins and heads. Stay away from the head, unless you are specifically petting a flowerhorn's nuchal hump or the wen of a goldfish. Areas around the eyes, nose, and mouth are very sensitive, and trying to pet or touch them there will only scare you. Will my fish bite me? Betta fish are tiny predators and may bite you if they feel threatened. The good news is that you'll barely even be able to feel the bite. They won't even break the skin. The bad news is that if your betta bites you and you jerk your hand, or otherwise react suddenly, you can cause a great deal of damage to your fish. Their jaws are very fragile, and even something as simple as jerking your finger away could hurt. On the other hand, if your pufferfish bites you, that will break the skin and possibly take out a chunk. Goldfish don't have teeth in their mouth, only their throats, so their bites are very... Rewarding them with food or treats is a good way to get them used to petted, and will help calm them down if they were startled. Can you hold a pet fish? While you can pet some species of fish, holding a fish, especially out of water, is the only reason you should hold your fish is to provide medical care. For example, some infections require medicine to be applied to a fish's skin when it is outside. Towels and other cloth have a higher rate of slime coat removal than your hand does, so holding them in one hand and applying medicine with the other is the best way to minimize. Do not squeeze your fish, but don't give it enough space for extreme movement. Ways to bond with bettas are able to recognize their owner and retain that memory for several months. Their great memory also allows you to train them and teach them different tricks, which is a great way to bond. Betta fish can learn a multi for teaching your betta everything, from jumping through hoops to scoring a goal in soccer. Any training requires treats, so have some special freeze-dried, frozen, or even live food to reward your fish with. The more time you spend interacting with your fish, whether it be feeding them, hanging out with them, or teaching them tricks, the more you can bond with your fish. Even just talking to them or doing your homework by the tank will